Back at it again. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. So today I'm doing a reaction to campus reform. So basically, campus reform goes around to different campuses and they ask kids, questions, or they tell them things and make them believe that Donald Trump did some things when it actually was either Biden, Obama, or Biden. Either it was Obama or Joe Biden. So in this episode, they're going around and they're talking about things that Trump said he would do in his term, or he did in his second term, or he was going to do in his second term. And I'm figuring it as probably pretty negative things. And they think that it's Trump, but it's actually Joe Biden. And I'm only here to see their responses to when they found out the backpedaling that they do. Oh man, so let's get into this video, man. This is gonna be epic.
Hi, I'm Ophelia Jacobson with Campus Reform. The Trump campaign recently released its agenda for its second term, building off the administration's past accomplishments. We're here today at the University of Florida asking students what they think about these initiatives, but we're not telling them they're Trump's. Instead, we're telling them that these ideas are Biden's. Let's see how the students react after finding out that these initiatives are Trump's accomplishments. So Biden just released his plan for presidency, highlighting some initiatives that he wants to focus on. I want to get your reaction on some of these. So the first one is he wants to stop endless wars and bring our troops back home. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm happy about that. War's never a good thing.
It's a great idea.
That definitely sounds like a good thing, but I feel like every president has said that. It's a good thing. Wars are, that's a gray area. People agree to disagree.
I'm all for that. There's no reason for America to be occupying all these different countries.
So let me stop it right there. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Because I'll tell you right now, the way these college kids are, they hate Donald Trump. They hate Trump. And I just want to see their faces when they realize that it's not Biden's plan.
At the moment,
I think that's a good thing, because I don't think they need to be over there getting killed for something that isn't here.
I mean, if we can get our troops home, that's for the better, That makes me feel good, if that's what he cares for.
He also wants to dismantle human trafficking networks. Do you think this is a good idea?
I think that is a great initiative. Really important because obviously human trafficking, especially in South Florida, which is where I'm from, is a huge issue. So from what it sounds like a great idea.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, human trafficking is a horrible, horrible thing. So it's fantastic that he wants to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty anti-human trafficking.
Well, human trafficking's a pretty bad thing. It kind of takes away from people's humanity.
I mean, that's a good thing, actually, but how he's going to go about doing that, not sure. But
That's a good thing. He also wants to wipe out global terrorists that threaten to harm Americans. What do you think of this?
I agree with the plan. I just don't think he's the person to do it.
Love that.
Ooh.
Love it.
Oh, yeah. See, y'all, that was a good one. That was good. That was good. I like that.
Oh, that should be every president's objective.
Obviously, terrorism is bad, so
The fight on terrorism has always been important, especially in America, so getting rid of stuff that can harm American lives is perfect.
I don't know if wipeout would be a good term to be used in that sense. I don't think killing uselessly is a good idea.
Taking out terrorists is a good thing, so yeah, that sounds good.
Terrorism is only going to get worse, so someone has to do something.
So hearing all these initiatives, are you likely to vote for Biden?
yes.
Yes.
I mean, I still haven't decided yet, but these things all sound great, and they definitely are making me lean more towards Biden. Definitely more likely, yeah.
I'm voting for Biden. I already know that.
Okay, so would you be surprised if I told you that these aren't actually Biden's plans? These are actually part of Trump's second term agenda, and it's actually part of his track record, meaning that he's already accomplished a number of these things in the past 3.5 years that he's been in office.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know about those things.
Yo.
I mean, that's great too.
Not necessarily. I just know that everyone will bash what he does, and it's hard to believe everything, and it's good to do your own research and find what's actually been done and true.
For example, for dismantling human trafficking networks, he's allocated $400 million.
Surprised me a little bit because I don't have the highest opinion of the president at the time, but I think that's great.
Does this surprise you?
Yeah, I guess a little bit. I mean, don't really hear about that.
I didn't know. I didn't know he worked with human trafficking as much as maybe it hasn't been reported on.
Has that changed your opinion on our president and what he's done for our country?
I'd say at least a little bit. I think everyone, including myself.
Honest man. That's an honest man right there. Because most of them ain't going to say that. Most of them going to be like, no, it doesn't change my opinion. It doesn't matter if he did everything great. It doesn't change my opinion. Like, yo, that's an honest man right there.
Could be a little more looking at the policies of the president rather than their character.
So that plan for like what you said about the military, I definitely do not think that has actually been like done by him.
He's been the only president in a large amount of decades that hasn't started an actual war, and he's removed troops out of Syria, and he's planning on doing the same thing in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I'm actually not surprised because he's been doing a lot of actually decent things, pretty good things at helping Americans.
You really threw me for a loop there. I mean, that's great to hear that he's accomplished those and is working harder.
So does hearing these ideas change your opinion about Trump? Are you likely to vote for him in November now that you know that these are part of his agenda?
Yeah, I mean, those sound like some good things.
Very likely, but I still research and still need to see what also Biden's doing.
He has a
Yo, these people are wild. These people are wild.
track record, but yet again, he needs his Twitter taken away.
No, he's still racist.
Why is that?
He says racist things.
So does that change?
Oh, I did see. There it goes right there. There it goes. I can guarantee you, if she was to ask them, what did he say racist, they could never point it out. They'll point out the same talking points that everybody says. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, well, he said that the country was a shithole. They even, what country was that? Oh, well, I don't know. One of those countries, they said, I think it was Haiti. Like, no, they say something. Like crazy.
Opinion on him and what he's done for the country?
Yeah, I would say so. But I'm still just going to play it by ear.
Why are you not surprised?
Well, I don't think that Trump has done terrible things. I think that socially Trump hasn't done some great things, but definitely in other aspects he has made progress.
Not at all. People give Trump a lot of crap, but he gets the job done. I can't hate him for that.
Yeah, I mean, in this time, not a lot of the good that he does is heard. It does help knowing that, that he is doing these things.
That was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting, man. Oh man, some of these jaws be funny. Some of them be alright, but some of them be way over the top. But you know what it is, man. Torture talk. Like, shit, subscribe.